Intro, Rolf's Journey, Part 9. On... I just can't. I can't even think of anything that's just so weird. Yeah, let's go with that. So as I was mentioning previously about wanting to build a forest, this is what I generally want to go with. These are the things I have, the cones and the fir cones and the pine cones that I have gathered from my harvesting in the Black Forest. This is kind of what I want to go with around the outside of my base. If we come over here, I put all the carrot seeds down, collected up all the carrots, then planted all of the carrots. So once these carrot plants come through, we're going to have like, hopefully something like 200 plus carrot seeds, and we just never have to worry about carrots. But we're waiting for that to do its thing. These seem to they continue to get damaged. I don't know whether or not Greylings and that lot are now just attacking them more, or whether... Yeah, I don't know, but every time I come out now, one of these seems to be damaged. But if we take you on through here, building a little path through the woods, we come out to the other hut. It's not really a hut, is it? It's a longhouse, where I've been continuing to add to the wall. These are all the trophies I've thus far collected. But while we are here, we do want to... Oh, that's why I was back at the house. I was going to pick up more copper. But we want to throw down a little bit more light in here. Now, where have we put a light above each of the signs? That's just giving us a little bit more light in there. When we get the stone cutting bench, I'm going to have like 2 hearths down there, and then probably some tables and stuff. But all the tables and all the decorative stuff requires a lot of fine wood, and that requires a lot of grinding, because fine wood's quite... Until you get to the plains, fine wood's quite difficult to get. So for the time being, that's going to do. Oh yeah, I just started putting up weapons. These are just essentially things that I don't need anymore. I swapped out my leather armor. I'm rocking some nice troll armor. The only reason I've got the hood on is 1, because I like the look better like this, and 2, put the troll. If you get 4 pieces of troll skin armor, all 4 pieces, you get a sneaky bonus. You get like 25% increase sneak. So there's no downside to me having it, but I just don't think, put the hood on, you just look a bit like... Yeah, you look alright, but I prefer... I didn't spend all of 10 minutes in the character customization screen to then wear a helmet for the rest of the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I've done. I've been smelting down copper and tin. Got a fair amount of bronze together, so hopefully we can upgrade. I've made some bronze armor again. Don't like wearing it that much because it's more clunky. You can't run around as fast or jump as high. And I like being nimble and swift. But we've got, hopefully, enough bronze to do that up. We've got level 3 axe. I think bow should be level 3. Oh, bow's level 4. Nice. That just required like core wood and hide to upgrade, which we've got loads of. So with all of that in mind, we've got some jam, some food, and some tasty mead. We're also brewing up a few... we've got some poison potion that we don't need at the moment, but down here we've got a minor stamina, tasty. We've got 2 more tasties and a minor stamina, and then... Oh, that's done. Is this one done? No, you're still fermenting. We'll take the minor stamina out because we've got a fair amount of tasty mead. So that's our minor healing mead that we can use in emergencies. And then when that one's done, we'll have some stamina mead as well. But in terms of today's mission, what we are going to be doing is going through this portal. Now, this portal doesn't lead anywhere particularly special. This portal just leads me a little further out the map because I went for a bit and explore last night. And if we go down here to our base, this is obviously where we started. There's not a lot down there. We went all down there. We got all our resources through there. I can actually remove that now. Not a huge amount here. I then went and explored all the way around here and didn't really find an awful lot. It's just meadows and black forest. That's the Elder where we're trying to get to. So then I thought, okay, let's see where this leads. We went all the way up here, and we sort of got this far and realised that it's not going to curve round. There's not land round here. So we stopped and came back and set up shop here. Because aside from setting off here would be closer, but I liked this as I walked past. Just sort of walking along the coastline, I was like, "Ooh, that's cool." So I want to build like a little harbour here, I guess. It's quite easy to sort of like fence off from enemies. But if we come into here, I've already got stuff together. Boom, 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 boom. We get our hammer out, we go to miscellaneous, and we can throw down a carve. Now, I'm going to make sure I'm pointing this in the right direction, so I don't have to do some awkward steering about, but what do you mean missing requirement? Oh, too far away from the workbench. But I think that's everything. We're going to have a little nom. We've got arrows, we haven't got armour, so to speak. So that's probably a good idea, actually. I knew I'd forgotten one thing. I'm going to bring the resources to make another portal with me, because I always set up the portal I've got around the other side here. Actually, let's go around the back. The portal I've got around here is just titled home, so when I'm out and about and I need to get home, if I carry with me the resources to put a portal down, obviously just chop a tree, put a workbench down, put the portal down, title it home, and I can get back home. So if we're looking and exploring and trying to find the Elder, probably prudent to bring that with me, because that way I can always just escape if things go a proper tits up. And would you look at that? We got Tailwind to go to start with anyway. I want to start whistling a sea shanty, but I'm just drawing a blank. I can't think of a single, like, other than row, row, row your boat, I can't think of a single, like, sea-based song. And there's so many of them. And I'm just pulling an utter blank. I know there's one that's something along the lines of 15 men on a dead man's chest, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Ocean. Dun, dun, dun. And I think I primarily remember that because I remember the line in one of the Rugrats movies when they're sailing down the river on the T-Rex thing. It's like, yo ho ho and a bottle of milk. That was a good movie. That and the one where they went to Paris. Now, I haven't actually, like, driven a carve in a while. Because in all of my other games I've been using, or I'd gotten to a point when I was using longboats. And the carve turns a hell of a lot quicker than the longboat does. You don't need as much to actually change your direction, which is quite nice. Sweet, well that'll do for parking. Now, kind of want to just sort of... Part of me says run towards it, the other part of me says loop round, so I think we're going to go 50-50 and we're going to loop a little bit, and then we're going to head in. We're going to see what's up and down the coastline, and not get murdered by grey balls. And put my hat on. Get sneaky. To be honest, it looks like it all just goes towards that way anyway. So I think we'll probably just run in this sort of direction. But let's see if anyone's home in the troll cave. Knock knock. I've come to steal your stuff. Nobody home. Nice. Be helpful if I brought a torch and stuff for things like this, but it just takes up an inventory slot. And I'm waiting to find Haldir so I can get the head torch thing. Is it Haldir? Haldor? Haldir is Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Oh, he's stuck in the rock. Well, I can't be bothered with that. Let's start to loop up this way. Probably not going to be including a lot of this because it is real foggy and I think starting to get dark. I think I messed about a little bit too much in the daytime. Well, it's gotten pretty dark and I don't think anyone's going to be able to see anything, so we're just going to cut here and wait for it to get daytime again. Wow, straight out the portal. You guys camp much? Well, I was going to just quickly pop in here and say, well, we found the shrine to the Elder. We ended up having to go around the coast because there's a mountain here. I think, you know, on the way back we'll continue sort of looping around here because my boat is somewhere there, but it also might be there. So I'm just going to put those two markers there because I forgot to put a marker on the boat. But we've dropped our portal there. We're going to quickly... Yeah, I don't know why I'm still here. We're going to go back to base to gear up and fight this guy because I think I've got the stuff. I think I'm ready. Or I hope anyway.